Hello and welcome to episode 78 of Ready to Mosh. This is the first of 10 interviews that we did while we were at Bloodstock Festival. In this one, Kev had a chat with Karl and Martin from Headpress. We would just like to thank Dan at DC Sound Attack for arranging this one for us. And also just mention a quick disclaimer that it was a very busy media tent. There were lots of other people around us doing interviews and lots of other people in the area. And obviously we were at a festival, so there's lots of background noise. So we've tried to adjust the sound as best we can. But if it doesn't sound 100%, then, please bear with us.
Right, so we are here in the press area with two of the guys from Headpress. How you doing, boys?
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, we're all good, thank you.
Good.
So I want to, my first thing that I want to ask you is this your first time as kind of like as a band or as a fan at Bloodstock?
As a band playing, it's the first time, but we, like me and Martin particularly, been coming since 2007. So our first Bloodstock was in 2007 when it was just a field, and In Flames headlined, and I think Lacuna Coil. And we've been coming every year since. So this is our local gathering, if I'll be honest. There's about 30 of us, headstrong normally here, friends. We don't see for the rest of the year, but we always see them here. So no, we're not new to Bloodstock whatsoever.
It's amazing how many people kind of like are new to the festival, and how many people have got all these kind of like old stories from like you say, from like 2007. You've been coming every year.
Yeah. No, it's a go-to festival, this one. So
absolutely.
And we're only from Stoke, aren't we? So we're down the road, really.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't go wrong, can you?
No.
And something that was really interesting is that you guys are like in a unique position this year, because I think you're the only band that won last year's Metal to the Masses
and playing this year,
and you're playing this year.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was reasons that you had to pull out last year.
Yeah. So that was from my personal point of view. I had some really bad news basically a few days before we were about to play. So family side of things. So basically I was in an hospital this time last year. So not for me, it was for my son. But yeah, we had to pull out with 3 days to go. Martin and Tim still attended. But yeah, we had to pull out, and then Simon, thankfully, sort of kept in touch from a support point of view as well, not just like from a Bloodstock point of view, which has been great. And then he's offered us this sort of opportunity again this year. So,
do you know what? It's great when like a festival do that. It's like, obviously you weren't able to play last year, but like this year you get to absolutely smash it.
Yeah, and we've picked up in the last few months as a band, really. I mean, it's only been the last sort of 3 or 4 months we've started sort of getting back into sort of playing gigs and stuff. So, yeah, it's great to have this on the table this year. So, can't wait.
Awesome. And what can people expect today?
Hard, heavy, fast, relentless. We don't really give up. It's pretty in your face, I would say.
Yeah, and it's the perfect place for it as well. It's like if there was one festival you guys were going to pick, it's going to be here, isn't it?
This is undoubtedly the best festival.
Yeah. You're at home.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously coming here, but we suit this festival as well. So, yeah, no, looking forward to it. So hopefully we get a few heads in.
That's it. Turn a few heads, and
yeah.
This is kind of like the beautiful thing about Metal to the Masses as well, is that it's the exposure that like this opportunity gives you now. So
yeah,
you get to.
And it's not just the end result. I said a few times, like the Metal to the Masses for us has been about playing with other bands, playing in different areas, because we did Wolverhampton twice, which is where we met Dan and various people. So we've sort of gained a little bit of a network, forgetting the Battle of Bands aspect of it, just from being in different areas, playing with different bands over the years. So it's been great for us as a sort of just getting out there and playing really more than anything.
So what are you guys working on at the moment?
We've got another single about to sort of. We recorded it last year, so we dropped one just before Bloodstock last year, which obviously we didn't sort of take advantage of as such. But so we've sort of kept that one going, and we've got a bit sort of recorded. So hopefully in the next month or two, we're going to drop another sort of single and video. So
excellent! Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear that, see that. That would be really
it's
good
a
to
one.
See. And where can people catch you this year? Have you got any future kind of gigs lined up after Bloodstock?
The only one we've got penciled in at the minute is Banbury on Friday. We've been taking it a couple of gigs at a time rather than trying to book something 7-8 months ahead, because things are still a little bit uncertain. But we're trying to keep the momentum going. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pick up again. I mean, again, we've sort of picked up for this rather than anything else.
And then kind of do post this,
Yeah, so post this, I think we just need to have a sit down and see what we're going to do. But again, releasing content and just getting that out there and getting people interested in getting gigs booked and stuff
That's
like
it.
that.
Getting people listening, getting people watching.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the plan after this, really.
Perfect. Right, so we've got some quick fire questions.
Yeah.
These are going to be so random. I think it's 28 now, and I don't know what's going to come out. So I'll just ask you guys a few of these, see what you get. So first one out is, what was the first album you owned?
Proper album, or like Seventh Son Iron Maiden when I was 8. Proper album.
Mine was Separate.
Was it? Yeah, I'm forgetting like Bros and shit like that.
Yeah. If you
They can.
yeah, they still can. If you want to go back to Bros, that's fine.
I just couldn't remember the album range, but my first proper album was Seventh Son when I was 8. And I went to see him when I was 10 with my brother.
That's a great album.
Yeah.
Right, let's go for another. What has been the most random tour or gig incident that you've had so far?
Our band or any band?
Well, your band, ideally.
Bradford always comes to mind, doesn't it? Bradford, we went up, and then with the days we were a bit younger, a bit silly. We drank. We had trainers on things, and some of our friends got locked up that night. And we, what's it called? We got locked up. Yeah, it was a boxing match, and they decided to try and go watch it in the students' halls, which, like, students would be paying 20 quid for a pay-per-view to watch it, and then ended up doing the fire extinguishers everywhere. And basically, we were there for 2 days, weren't we? Waiting to go out.
Was it the Empress? No, it wasn't the Empress, was it?
I don't know. I think it was the Empress. Yeah.
Does that mean you're not allowed back in Bradford now?
Well, we haven't played since, anyway. So,
Tell you what, we'll do one more. See what this one is. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pizza, man.
Staple choice?
Enchiladas.
Is it?
Oh.
Pizza.
Do you know what? Both options sound great to me.
Even with pineapple on.
Let's
We've had that
let's
question
not go down
today. Is it supposed to be on a pizza? Me and him were like, yes, of course it is. The go-to. First.
So that's another perfect question for us now. It's like, would you put pineapple on a pizza?
Yes.
Right. Well, thank you very much, guys. It's been
thank you.
amazing to speak to you, and we're looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Cheers.